May 11th, 2019. Sharing Tanya Chute with Animal Defenders International. This was an email from Howard to Jan and Tim. Dear Jan and Tim, we have an idea we would like to brainstorm with you if you are interested. It requires a little background explanation first. We have been fortunate in having a rather amazing group of interns over the years. One of the best we have ever had is a South African woman named Tanya Chute, who has done repeated internships. She is passionate, bright, hardworking, and responsive. Her current visa ends June 5th. Back in South Africa, she owns her own media production company and has done commercials for well-known clients like Mercedes. Changing subjects for a minute, I think you know that video-based social media has been key to making us what I believe to be the most financially secure sanctuary in the world. We started making videos back when YouTube first came out in 2006, when we only had 3 paid staff and 1 was a videographer. Since then, our videos have had over 350 million cumulative views. When I ask a donor over $1,000 or more how they heard of us, the answer is they first saw one of our videos. Changing subjects again, since our first primitive experimentation in 2012 with 360 augmented reality and virtual reality video, it's been our belief that over time, as the technology improved in quality and came down in costs, it would ultimately be capable of creating an experience that would make the current zoo and circus experience so inferior that zoos and circuses could no longer exist in their current form, i.e. with live animals. We are so excited about being on the leading edge of 3D, 180, 360, and CGI immersive videos where you view and interact in a head-mounted display, that we have employed a second person to help with the filming and editing of those videos. Now that billions have been invested by Facebook into Oculus, and billions more have been invested into Magic Leap and HoloLens, headset costs are plummeting, quality improving exponentially, editing software becoming enormously more user-friendly, and we are just starting to see mass adoption as a result. Because we are one of the first to bring our cats to this experience, we are getting a lot of views and attention, including winning YouTube's recent contest for VR/AR creators that resulted in getting $20,000 in cash, a very expensive camera, and training for 3 of our staff over the coming months. Circling back to Tanya, I will eventually get to the idea to run by you, I promise. We found ourselves filming much more content than we could edit, so we started contracting with Tanya, separately from her intern time, to assist with the editing given her media production background. She did such a good job that she worked her way through our backlog of footage to edit and has started filming her own material. She writes her own scripts and narrates and adds music and graphics. She does fantastic work, and we would like to continue to have her film and create VR videos to add to our library. However, she has exhausted her time in the US. So here's the idea we would like to brainstorm with you if you're willing. First, in Guatemala, if there is any way for you to provide housing or reduce your costs by having her replace a paid person, we would cover her travel and living expenses to have her come there as a volunteer until the cats come here. She would spend some of her time making videos with equipment we supply, the rest as a volunteer keeper. Then we would do the same thing in South Africa at your sanctuary there. You would be free to use any of the videos she creates for us as you see fit. When we use the video, we would promote ADI and the work in the Guatemala Rescue and the ADI South Africa Sanctuary to increase your exposure to our large audience. We would envision having her at the South Africa Sanctuary for, say, 6 months, and then regroup and all of us talk about how or if to proceed. If at any time it were not working out, or if circumstances changed, any of us can decide to end the program with no hard feelings. It seems to us this is a win-win-win. You get a very experienced, capable volunteer labor at no cost, and video that is the latest and most powerful technology without investing in equipment or manpower, and we get to build our VR library of film, and Tanya gets to win. And Tanya gets to continue her dream of working with the big cats, at least for some additional length of time. Below are some of the examples of her work, but you will need a headset like the Oculus Go to get the full immersive 3D effect. These can be purchased now for only $199, and then we sent them a whole list of her videos. Is this something you would be interested in brainstorming with us? If so, after we discuss, one next step might be to arrange a Skype call for you to get acquainted with Tanya, Howard Baskin. And I don't know if I talk about this later, but they never took us up on the offer. Tanya did go to work for them, though. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.